Hello there! Wow! Perfect! Wonderful! Well done!
Okay!
What is up, everybody? The Nintendo Beast here. Welcome back to Let's Play Animal Crossing New Horizons here on the Nintendo Switch. It is update day. Let's click OK here. Updating save data. Save data has been updated and the game will now start. I'm not sure. I don't think I actually updated the game yet, though. So I might have to back out and actually update the game. But it is the late January 2021 update here, which includes Festivale, a bunch of Valentine's Day stuff that we can order, and so much more. And not really all that much more. I know a lot of people had lukewarm responses to the update, and I plan on doing a full Animal Crossing New Horizons update analysis video. I'm working on that right now, so subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and if you're interested in seeing that, and interested in seeing update analysis videos moving forward here on the channel. Let me close out of this, though, because I think I have to get a software update. Okay, so maybe not. Okay, never mind. So it must have updated already, so let's just jump in here and, my bad. But yeah, so I do plan on doing, update analysis videos from here on out. I might do some, like, trailer reaction videos, too, here on the channel. I'm not sure. I'm really looking to expand, on the video content that I already put out. Obviously, I'm maintaining the focus on this channel to Nintendo games, and I am trying, for the most part, to keep it, you know, PG, so to speak. But, yeah, I am trying to branch out, find some new content types that people are going to enjoy here on the channel, kind of restructure and expand the channel a little bit, but anyway, not important. Let's jump in to Animal Crossing New Horizons here on the Nintendo Switch, and check out this new update. I don't know if there's going to be anything that's just blatantly obvious right from the start. They did roll out Festivale as an event, like I said, which is kind of like a hybrid of Carnival and Mardi Gras in the real world, I guess. January 30th, blah, 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 blah. I don't care what you saw on TV last night. We go over this every episode. Thank you so much, Isabel. Got out of my way. Alright. So it's been a little while. There's gonna be... Yeah, my mailbox is probably full, which is no good. It's been about a week. Okay, so I did get something. Thank you for downloading the update. We'd like to give you a present to show our appreciation. Please remember to keep an eye out for future updates as well. Alright, so what's this gift that we got from Nintendo? Maracas. Alright, I hate that the mailman or UPS or FedEx or whoever, like, knocks on the door and then leaves. Like, they could just drop the package. I'm recording in here. But anyway, it scared me because I was like, who's at the door? And I'm one of those people that, like, maybe this resonates with anybody out there. I'm one of those people that, like, you hear somebody knock on the door, and if you're not expecting anybody, you're just like, who's that? And then you're just like, be dead quiet. They've not realize, they'll think that we're not here, and then they'll just leave. And that's literally what happens. But anyway, maracas. So we got maracas, which are new. Yeah, buddy. I'm enjoying this. Okay, so there's no holding the A button. If you just hit it, it's one. And if you rapid fire it, you go back and forth. So that's obviously for Festivale. Very stoked about that. KK Slider's here today. Yada yada yada. Cool beans. What else do we have here? So no real decorations for Festivale just yet. That'll probably come in February. I forget what day that it actually is in February, but they're still offering seasonal items like that. Let me do some Nook shopping. Special goods, seasonal. So we have a bean tossing kit. A Rossetti model for Groundhog's Day, yes! A fiery cheer megaphone. And a football rug. I know they're doing big with the football season, and I saw somebody in the comments of, I think on Facebook or something when they posted this from Nintendo's Facebook page, I saw somebody else who said something along the lines of, where's my hockey, where's our hockey stuff? And that resonated with me. I agree. So, Nintendo, where's the hockey stuff? Like, I get it, you want to, celebrate big game celebration. Might as well call it Super Bowl at this point. But yeah, like, place order. I'm going to get a bean tossing kit. I'm going to get my Rossetti model. That's going to be displayed prominently. But I'm not going to get any of this because I don't... I'll get the fiery cheer megaphone. But I'm not into football. I'll be a cheerleader because... I don't know. I'm just not into football at all. Shop to it. Alright, so we have officially maxed out this achievement. What is this achievement? Spending money. Living on a remote island doesn't mean you have to go without life's luxuries. Shop to your heart's content with Nook Shopping, and you'll earn Nook Miles. Okay, so I've maxed out my amount spent on Nook Shopping. So that achievement card is now maxed out, which is cool. What else is there? I saw other stuff, though. Like, I thought there was, like, Valentine's Day stuff. I love these maracas, though. I dig it. I'm gonna be all over that. Let me go sell this crapola. Anybody else? What else? Red's not here today. Oh, yeah, that's right, because KK Slider's here today. I feel like that's one fatal flaw. Not a fatal flaw, I wouldn't say, but one flaw of this game, like, special characters showing up. With the exception of KK Slider, because KK Slider's always been a regular in Animal Crossing games, but it's not nearly as special when special characters show up anymore, because there's always a there's literally every single day there's a special character. So, I don't know. It's whatever. Yeah, sold. So let's go to some more Nook Miles Islands. See if we have 3 Nook Miles tickets, yeah, left. I love these maracas, though, I'll be honest. Oh, let's see if there are any new outfits in Able Sisters first, before we ship out to some Nook Miles Islands. There might be some kind of Festivale outfits here. Oh, yeah, crap. Forgot about that. No, get out of here. Still wearing my New Year's Hangover outfit. So let's see if I can dress to impress. A coatigan. But I have no pants on, so it makes me look like a streaker. So let's take that off. Oh, that's a skirt. My bad, I thought they were pants. Okay, so I'm down pants. Oh, I think those are the puffy ones. Yeah, I'm not really into that either. I'm striking out here. Do I go for a suspender outfit? I feel like I should be wearing glasses. Be total hipster here. But I'm not gonna. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna leave it as is. Forget it. Stick with my New Year's hangover outfit. Switch back to my Kings jersey and, let's bounce on out of here. Bouncing on out of here. Alright, let's do it. Let's go. I love this. It's so cute. Alright, let's get to, let's take my maracas and get flying, shall we? I feel like I'm gonna live to regret, having my pockets near full. Because, like, if we land on some kind of rare island... I don't know what kind of rare island I could possibly fly on, though. Or land on. I don't know. Use Nook Miles ticket. Let me bump up the audio back up to... Hold on. I'm gonna bump the game volume up slowly. Oops. There we go. Sorry about that. Game audio might have been a little bit quiet up until this point. Just because I have to, I turn it down to record City Folk gameplay because Nintendo Wii audio, for some reason, is a lot louder than both the GameCube and the Switch. The Switch has, like, normal volume, which is, like, here. GameCube has, like, slightly louder volume, but nothing unmanageable. And then Wii is just like, woo! Super loud. Alright. Catch some bees and chop some trees. What are we at? Is this a... Okay, so we got a spiral island. Alright, what is this? Oops. A bamboo lunchbox, and I already know that recipe. Yay, I already know that recipe. I remember catching scorpions on spiral islands. And you'd come around here, and then there'd be one, like, right here, and it'd scare the crap out of you, or it'd catch you, and then you'd die. Not actually die, but you know what I'm talking about. This is a pretty big river fish. And I can't imagine it's going to be a sturgeon, so what is it? Patience. What is it? It's a freaking black bass. Alright. Take it back. Take my maracas back out. Black bass, this island sucks! Alright. Let's get out of here. This island is beat. It's got a spiral island today, first up. Which looks cool, but doesn't really offer you any kind of benefits of any variety. So let's get on out of here. Bell Bottom Mambo. This is Stovetop Potpourri Jar. I'm ready to go. Ready to punt pontoons? Yep. Alright. So we cleared through all the update has to offer right out of the gate. Not all that it has to offer, but all that it has to offer, like, right away before the holiday comes. Let's fly again. I want to fly. Yep. Visit Harv's Island. Oh boy. I will never visit Harv's Island again. Time for takeoff. Again, that's like, Harv's Island is another element of the game. Like, there are elements that they chose to leave out at this point, right? Like gyroids. Which is like a real thing, like you collect gyroids, right? But then, instead of putting those things in the game, which is like a time-consuming and, you know, fun activity, they gave us things like Harv's Island, which I don't really know anybody that actually uses Harv's Island. It was pretty much just, in my mind, it was just an excuse to have amiibos in the game, right? Nintendo was like, alright, developers, throw something in with amiibos. We'll have villagers, like, have people come to the campsite using amiibos, and they're like, yeah, throw something else in, too. Just to really sell amiibos. And they're like, how about this dumb island that has no point, except for to, you know, be outright creepy and whatever. And Nintendo was like, yeah, let's do it. That'll get people to freaking buy amiibos. Yes, this island's also beat. This is pretty much identical to the one that I landed on last week, I think. I'll dig up this fossil, I guess. But that's another thing. Oops. Had they had gyroids in-game, I would have a reason to keep digging up. So, like, right now, I have my fossil wing in my museum is completely 100% full. So, with that being said, I have literally no reason to keep digging things up. Like, when I see, you know, X marks the spot, there's no reason for me to dig that up. Because I know that it's just a fossil, and, like, other than just appraising it and selling it, which is annoying, there's no reason I would ever, you know, do that. Try to dig up a fossil. Had there been gyroids, it would have not only would it have taken longer to complete my museum, my fossil wing, because it takes about a full year minimum without time traveling to fill your museum with fish and bugs, right? Because they're seasonal. Fossils, they're not seasonal. So, you know, I got all the fossils within the first couple of months, and my fossil wing is now complete, and I never have to dig anything up ever again. Which isn't great. Like, that's not exciting. That's not like, woohoo, never have to dig something up again. It's like, aw, I'm out of things to dig up, and it's not like they stopped spawning. They're still all here. They're just looking dumb around my island because they're just not being dug up. So it would have prolonged. It would have taken longer to fill my fossil wing had there been gyroids mixed in with the fossils. Had I not just been digging up every single hole was a fossil. But it would also give me something else to collect in game. And I think that's my biggest complaint with Animal Crossing New Horizons here on the Switch. My absolute biggest complaint, aside from the overall, just like, the game feels incomplete, other than that aspect, the missing gyroids is my absolute biggest complaint. And I don't know why. I don't know why they chose to not have them in the game at launch. I don't know why they're choosing to not add them in any one of these updates so far. I don't know. Unless they're just trying to build hype and people are going to be like, oh my god, the Gyroid update is finally here. Like, whatever. Okay, another Spiral Island? Are you kidding? Like, that's all well and good. I don't know. It's just, I'm not into it. I'm really not into the updating system like this. And I'm not into the fact that I can't upgrade my Nook, like my Nook shop. I can't upgrade my Nook shop, and that's frustrating any further. Once you get it to, what is it now? I think it's still Nook's Cranny, isn't it? Whatever. I can't upgrade it any farther until they roll out an update that allows you to. And who knows if... And there's not even guarantee that they're going to roll out these updates, mind you. Like, there's nothing saying, like, they're definitely going to, roll out a Gyroid update and a larger store update and that kind of thing. In fact, honestly, at this point, just looking at looking at previous games, and how their store upgrades went, like in New Leaf, I believe. I'm gonna get more Nook Miles tickets to go to more islands. But in New Leaf, I believe Leaf got his own little section in Nook's Cranny, right? Obviously that's not going to be a thing because Leaf is one of the special characters that comes to your town, you know, maybe like once a week or something like that. So I can't imagine Leaf is going to get his own little expanded area of Nook's Cranny. And the way special holiday items have been being sold, it almost leads me to believe that even if we do get upgrades, like upgradable shop sizes, they're not going to be all that exciting. Like, you'll still only be able to get, like, one seasonal item a day or whatever. Take these out of there. I don't know. I don't know what to think at this point. At this point in the game, I'm disappointed. I'll say that. I will be completely honest. I'm disappointed in Animal Crossing New Horizons. It's a great game. I love it. But the fact that I constantly feel like something is being held back from me, like, it's such an incomplete game in my mind. It's such an incomplete game. And because of that, it just frustrates me. It just annoys me. Maybe in 4 years, when they're done rolling out content, and then it's, you know, it is what it is, and it is what it's ever going to be, I'll be content then, maybe. Or maybe in, like, a year or two, after all the holidays are done, or are in, I should say, not done, but are in the game, let's see. After all the holidays are in the game, after all the major updates, after everything is fully expandable and that kind of stuff, fully upgradable, then I'll be content. And then, like, if they just want to throw in, like, an update here and there, like, oh, new furniture items or new whatever, you know what I mean? Like, that might be one thing. I don't know. Like, if Animal Crossing City Folk, for example, right? I might just be talking this into redundancy at this point, but if Animal Crossing City Folk or New Leaf, right, were to decide right now, like, they're complete games. They're complete games. They don't receive updates, anything like that. If Nintendo were to randomly say, you know what, we're going to throw up an update for those games, you know, just for whatever, you know, just for demonstrative purposes. If they decided we're going to throw up updates for those games just to have new furniture or new clothing items for the people that play them still, that would be exciting. It would be a complete game still, but they just randomly dump new content into it through an update, and that would be super exciting. That's what I was hoping that they would do here in Animal Crossing New Horizons, but they're just not doing it. I mean, they're using updates to add entire sections of the game that have yet to be explained or yet to be, you know, developed or whatever. Like, it's just, that is frustrating. Because as much as there is to do in the game, there's just, I don't know. As much, I guess what I'm trying to say is, as much as there is to do in the game, which there's a lot more to do in this Animal Crossing than any other game, it still somehow feels like there's nothing to do. Which is fine, it's supposed to be like a relaxing game, obviously, but it feels like there's nothing to do in the sense of, you just run out of things. There's bug catching, there's fishing, there's fossil collecting. Fossil collecting, for me, felt like it actually took shorter, despite there being probably more fossils in this game than any other game in the franchise. It felt like collecting fossils, because of the lack of gyroids, took significantly less time. So I'm done now. There's never going to be, unless I literally reset my island, I'm never going to collect another fossil. Or donate another fossil willingly to the museum. Or having one appraised or whatever. Still have not hit a rare island, on a side note, other than my rant. I have not hit a rare island yet. So let's just keep flying out to Nook Miles tickets, or using these Nook Miles tickets and flying out to Nook Mile Islands. But yeah, like, decorating, the one thing that this game really has going for it, over the other games in the franchise is the fact that you can decorate outside. Decorating outside and terraforming. Decorating outside and terraforming are the things that make this game better than the previous entries. The only things, in my opinion, they are the only things that make this game better than previous games in the franchise. Orange Island. Orange Tree Island. Nothing else is better. The soundtrack, in my opinion, it's not bad, but it's not as good. This soundtrack is not as good, in my opinion, as previous games. And I think a lot of people, I have my Animal Crossing full day music videos, I think a lot of people agree with that. And it's not, it might just be primarily nostalgia, but I don't think it's entirely nostalgia. I think the fact of the matter is New Leaf, City Folk, Wild World, even the original on GameCube, just had better and more iconic soundtracks than New Horizons. But who knows? And then at the same time, people were saying, they were saying the same thing about New Horizon or New Leaf when that came out. How City Folk had a better soundtrack, and now people are really, really nostalgic about New Leaf. So it's, it could go either way. But in my opinion, the music is not as good in New Horizons. The graphics are also obviously significantly better than any of the previous entries. I remember seeing texture in New Leaf on 3DS and being like, oh my god, this is incredible compared to, like, City Folk, which was the game before that on the Wii. I saw texture, like fur texture and whatever, on the different villagers, and I was like, oh my god, this is incredible. And now we have New Horizons on Switch, which is full HD and everything, and it's like, it is a beautiful looking game. Don't get me wrong, it's a beautiful looking game. It's a lot of fun, but a lot of aspects of it just don't live up to previous games. I would even say most aspects of it don't live up to previous games. Other than the impressive graphics, yeah. The impressive graphics, placing things outside, and terraforming, there's just not a lot going for this game. Compared, not just in general, but compared to previous entries in the series. That's all I'm saying. I love the game, don't get me wrong. But as a huge Animal Crossing fan for, a long time, it just bugs the crap out of me. Knowing how much potential this game has, and how much awesome stuff is already in it, and still feeling like I have an incomplete game in front of me, and feeling like there's nothing to do. Before I continue, I just want to point this out too. me run. So another thing that bugs the crap out of me. Again, talk about the incomplete game. This pier right here. Now, there's no possible way this is just here for this purpose. It's just not possible. I'm sorry to tell you, it's just not possible. Something is gonna go here. Whether it be Cap'n pulling up on a boat to take you to like Tortimer's Island, like in New Leaf on 3DS. Maybe that's gonna be it. That'd be my best guess. Based on the treasure trawler parking around back on the secret beach, that would be my best guess for this island, or for this little pier here. But with that being said, I don't know. The fact that it's there and it's completely unused just bugs the crap out of me. It's just one of many things in this game that just make it feel as incomplete as it is. And again, that it's just frustrating. That's all. Like, I know I'm probably, this whole episode I've been like hating on this game, and I don't mean to sound like I'm hating on the game. I really do love the game. It's a fantastic game. But being a fan, and maybe it doesn't bother other people. Like, for people who are just playing New Horizons, and this is their first Animal Crossing game, and this is an Animal Crossing this is the new experience for them, probably head over heels for it. You know, probably like, oh my god, this is great. The same way I was when I first discovered Animal Crossing back in the day. I think I first played it on the Wii, and then I played, believe it or not, the Wild World version on DS after that. But I first discovered Animal Crossing and got really into Animal Crossing with City Folk on the Wii, and when I first found that game, I fell in love with it, obviously. And I've been a huge Animal Crossing fanboy ever since. So people who are just being introduced to it, and who don't know the vast potential this game has, and is currently not living up to, those people are probably content. But I'm not at the moment. That's all. Like, I'm just... What's a deer decoration? Hold on. So if nothing else, we got a new... Oh, that's kind of cool. What is this? A wooden waste bin. If nothing else, we got a cool new do-it-yourself recipe. That's kind of interesting. Oh, and do-it-yourself recipes. I forgot about do-it-yourself recipes. Which can be great and can be annoying at the same time. They just added a new element to the gameplay. I feel like they're almost unnecessary in the grand scheme of the game. In fact, sometimes they're just annoying. But I don't know. Not annoying in the sense of like, oh, this is so stupid, this is no fun, whatever. Just annoying in the sense of like, oh wait, did I buy that item or did I craft that item? Like, if there were... And some things you can buy and craft, keeping track of those kinds of things is kind of annoying. Like, I don't think I can buy any of this stuff. You can buy it in the store during the seasonal, during the month of October, but then you can't buy it after that from, like, Nook Shopping. You have to either craft it, and then it's just... You can only craft one thing at a time, and then you have to keep doing it, and in order to customize it, you need customization kits, which is not a bad thing, but at the same time, if you're crafting it from scratch, you want to be able to just customize it right away, but you can't, you gotta customize it after that, and I don't know. It's just tedious, I guess. And that's another thing, like, so many people have been talking about, it's just a bamboo island. So many people have been talking about, like, quality of life updates that make it easier so you could buy things in more bulk than just 5 at a time. I feel like Nintendo was like, here's the bare minimum of buying in bulk. You can buy certain things 5 at a time. Being able to buy more in bulk, like actual bulk, would be nice. Being able to craft in bulk. So say you're building a diner, right, and you need 10 chairs and, 5 tables, 10 chairs or something like that. You should be able to build that in bulk. I don't know. And a lot of different quality of life things, too. Like, would just make the game that much better. And it's not the worst thing in the world, obviously, as far as quality of life goes. Like, that's not the biggest deal. For me, it's the actual things that I know that are either going to be in the game soon and just haven't rolled out yet because Nintendo just hasn't updated it yet. Things like that, or things that are speculated, like, holidays are coming, right? But they're not part of the game until the update rolls out. That's annoying, too. Not because, I time travel or anything like that, because I don't in this game. It's just knowing that the game is incomplete in the back of your mind. And then running out of things to do and thinking, wow, maybe if the game wasn't so incomplete, I'd have something to do right now. That's what annoys me with this game. But that's my rant. I apologize. I won't rant anymore in the future. But let me know in the comment section below what your thoughts about this game are. Because we're not even quite a full year into it. And I'm running out of things to do, to be honest. And the updates keep rolling out, which is great. But the updates are kind of thinning out as well. And they're getting less and less impressive. And there are still major parts of the game that I feel like are missing. So let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are on Animal Crossing New Horizons. Which Animal Crossing game you think is the best in the franchise. But until next time, I am the Nintendo Beast. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm sorry, in all of that ranting and rambling, we did not even find a single, even uncommon island, I don't think. We ended up on a bamboo island. We got 2 of the spiral islands. The rest of which is kind of bleh and boring. They're all bleh and boring, but next time maybe. But I'm the Nintendo Beast. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe. Ring that bell for notifications when I do live streams here on the channel. When I upload and premiere new video content such as this. New Let's Play episodes for Animal Crossing on GameCube, on Wii, and here on Switch. Premiere every Sunday here on the channel. So if you love Animal Crossing as much as I do, make sure to subscribe to the channel and ring that bell. But yeah, until next time, thanks for watching.